Kawhi Leonard. And it's Aldridge in at the power forward position. And then for the Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And at the pivot, a terrific defender and all-around player, the Australian sensation, 7-footer Andrew Bogut. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Green in at the 4 spot.
You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. That's good. Green's got himself going on his first points of the game with the deep ball.
So they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And a lot of those games were against Western teams, and if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive.
Ginobili with the ball. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. They'll be up against a future Hall of Famer in Tim Duncan in this one, and I asked him how Duncan changes what they do on the defensive end. He related he told his guys not to be over-aggressive with him in the post, saying, if we start playing on every post he throws our way, we'll all be in foul trouble. We can't let that happen. We'll see if they can avoid just that, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Guys, you go back to the shortened season a year before last, and the Spurs were the best team on the road, but last year they weren't nearly as dominant on the road. Still solid when leaving San Antonio, but far from the level they played at a couple of seasons ago.
Here's Aldridge, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
Curry against Parker. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Lots at 5. And it's off the back rim, no good. And for the Spurs on the road last season, they would still win 23 games in hostile territory. And while that is more than the 22, Steve, they won in the shortened season, they also lost a fair amount more as well.
Well, for the Spurs, Kevin, I think they did what they needed to do. You know, the Spurs manage the regular season. They know when to turn it on and when they can maybe relax a little bit. The big thing is they just want to stay near 500 on the road, protect their home court, and be healthy going into the playoffs, and that puts them in a good position.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
Now, here's Curry.
Coming in.
Thompson with it. Pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson. Fires, burst, and that's good. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
You know, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
Spurs trail by 3. Now the feed to Ginobili. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Parker against Curry. He kicks it to Bogut. Duncan on him. From 7, no good from Bogut.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Leonard on the wing. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Bogut with the screen on Parker. Thompson dishes to Barnes. Green kicks to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. And Curry, here we go. Floats one. Moves back up. Nice shot by Bogut.
Well, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass would kill a team.
Now here's Parker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From outside the arc, the Warriors pull it in. Now Green. Outside Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Especially from long range.
Spurs trail by 6. And here is Parker. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Makes the lead pass. It's stolen by Bogut. Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Curry attacking Bogut. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Bogut's got his second basket of the game. Oh, here's Parker. Back to Aldridge. Pass to Parker. Parker off the pick from Aldridge. Parker kicks to Aldridge. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
Yeah, and I also love the way he can torture a defense by using the good old-fashioned pick and roll. When they execute it well, and he's on the receiving end of the pass, mark it up. It's 2 points.
The free throw drops for Aldridge. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Here's Green. No good. Aldridge with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Parker. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. He's covered by Ginobili. And here's Green outside. Good on the shot. Green's got 6 points.
Really had the touch there.
Ginobili the pass to Leonard. Feeds the party. He dishes it to Aldridge. Aldridge left side. Leonard kicks to Parker. No luck. The Warriors go the other way. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Leonard with the steal. 8 feet away. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Now, defensively, they have to pick up the intensity and close out on shooters.
Steve, you're right. I mean, they're getting picked apart out there. The intensity on G's got to pick up as well. I mean, you can't have it on cruise control on defense.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Duncan. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Now here's Iguodala. Back to Curry. Iguodala outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call. Went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Pass to Green. Dishes it to Leonard. He feeds it to West. Shoots from the block. And he hits the jump shot. West has got his first points of the game. Warriors leading by 8. Iguodala kicks to Curry. to Iguodala. They get the rebound. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Mills can't hit. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Back to Iguodala. Puts the lead pass in front of him. No good from Spates. Spurs trail by 8. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
No good from West.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Iguodala with it. Now Green defending. Spates. Spates missing again. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mills dishes the ball. Takes it out with both hands and rips it down. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Kept alive. And Spates gets it to go.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
And San Antonio shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit freaky out there. Leonard, true on the 14-footer. Leonard's got 5.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Spurs making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And so it's Golden State with it. 6-point lead. Here is Livingston. Now the dish to Iguodala. Makes it off the glass.
A little mini slump there to start the game. Missed his first 3, and maybe this one will get him into a groove here.
And Mills kicks to Green. Rush grabs the miss.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Here's Rush. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pocket 6. Iguodala against Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Boris Diaw's checked in for Matt Bonner. Now here's Anderson. Diaw, the pass to Mills. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 10. Verjao setting the pick for Iguodala. Tries to keep it alive. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Iguodala. Off the inbound pass.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Green gets a screen from Diaw. Green dishes to West. Green defended by Rush. Diaw. Rush grabs the miss. Rush has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here is Livingston. Livingston gets a screen from Verjao. A drive by Iguodala.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
6-second difference between shot and game here. And it's Green missing.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Iguodala right side. And out of bounds. the Spurs gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Mills with it. For three. And would have counted had it fallen, but it's all wrong. Domination in the first quarter. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
Livingston kicks to Green. And there's the pass to Livingston. Barbosa. Here is Livingston. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That's blocked. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Spurs trail by 10. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Ginobili's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Spurs. Livingston kicks to Green. Pass to Livingston. There's Zhao with a screen on Miller. Here is Livingston, covered by Miller. The drive by Green. Here's Verjao. And they're going to crack the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker this.
And even if it costs them some foul troubles, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Klay Thompson is checked in for Sean Livingston.
Well, Kevin, he's capable of dominating every individual matchup physically. He's got incredible strength, and sometimes it's hard to really see on TV, but, you know, when he's on the floor, he gets after you. You have to be ready to play.
And he gets after it hard, Steve. If there's even a chance he can get to a loose ball, he'll throw himself right at you.
It's a pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen. And they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Barbosa against Miller. And the foul called on Andre Miller. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Tipped away. Stolen by Ginobili. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Ginobili's got 6 points.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Barbosa kicks to Green. Barbosa. Bogut with the screen on Miller. Barbosa with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Duncan with the block. And here's the fast break. Miller outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Ginobili outside. Miller outside. He passes it to Aldridge. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. 7 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Miller against Barbosa. Kicks it to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from his offense.
Kevin, how about the air confidence? They really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
Here's the feed to Barnes. He kicks to Bogut. Duncan on him. 7-foot shot. No good from Bogut.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
outside. Back to Aldridge. And the Spurs scoring again.
And they're making this a game here, putting together a nice run.
Making it a game. How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
Timeout called the Warriors. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. So important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch. Where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
So it's San Antonio now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Passes it to Parker. Deflected. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge, guarded by Green. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Barbosa up top, covered by Parker. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Miller, the pass to Aldridge. Stolen by Thompson. For the finish. It's down. Deflected away slide. Can't work the traffic there. They use defense to create offense. Beautiful transition play after the steal. All the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And that one's good. And that's 11 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Now, here is Barbosa. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Good on the three-point shot. And the Warriors lead by 4.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Miller. Leads him in there. He got right to the cup using that screen. 13 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Tortoise-like. Wow, Clark. Yeah, they're putting it together, but still trailing. Their offense is finally getting some traction.
Barnes dishes to Green. Feeds it to Barbosa. And it's Barbosa again missing. The Spurs have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Aldridge fires. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Barbosa against Miller. Barbosa's shot is off.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Right side Leonard. Shoots from the baseline. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Barbosa kicks to Bogut. Outside, Green. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Green's got 8. Spurs trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some paper.
Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And Leonard backs down. Fade away. Hits the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Now the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, the shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
And Parker, here we go. Spurs working the ball around now. Aldridge backing in. And that one's good.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Barbosa against Parker. Here's Thompson. But they recover it. Ball gets a pass to Barnes. Barbosa with it. He's picked up by Parker. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
He was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
David West is checked in for San Antonio. Green comes in for Andre Miller. And San Antonio has possession. Parker kicks it to West. Working on Green from 6 feet. And it's West missing.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post play.
I do. I love it. Their rebound has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Curry attacking Green. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Spates. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Leonard. And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Kawhi Leonard, he has 9 points and also a block shot.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Curry. He has 7. Pass to Thompson. He feeds it to Barnes. Releases. And the Warriors get it back. Second chance shot. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Now here's Ginobili. He's got 6. No good from Duncan. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. Dishes it to Spates. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's Curry. Drills the baseline jumper. Curry's got 9.
Yeah, he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. Of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
Now, here's Thompson. After the miss from Tim Duncan, Thompson dishes to Curry. He's covered by Ginobili. Curry passes to Green. Lock at 6. Curry. From past the arc. Another miss by Curry.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
A shot by West. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
West against Curry. 1:57 left in the first half. Here's Spates. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
For the 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Azili comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. Another miss by Curry. Spurs trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Duncan against Spates. And it's Duncan penetrating. Spates on him. Takes it from 10. And it's blocked by Spates. Iguodala gets the Curry. And fouled hard that time. He'll he'll get to the line and shoot two. That one on Ginobili.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He has 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
And in rush, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. 1:22 left in the first half of the game. Parker kicks to Leonard. The dish to Duncan. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Boris Diaw's checked in for Duncan. Anderson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. That's Mills in for Tony Parker. Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Iguodala outside. The pass to Spates. Rebound San Antonio. West has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mills can't hit.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Outside Curry. Now Rush. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they got to hurry, step on the gas here. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Spates. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. "15 seconds left in the first half. But they get it there. And out of bounds as the Spurs. Spurs gain possession. Spurs making a switch here.
Timeout Spurs.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Here's Mills, guarded by Curry. Kicks to Mills. The feed to Ginobili. Bonner, that's a two-pointer. And a tackling here as we end the first half. Warriors lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to this afternoon's edition of the Halftime Show.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The west span of the Bay Bridge. Our view as we welcome you back to the San Francisco Bay Area.
Well, Marcus Aldridge played a great quarter of basketball. 15 points, and boy, are his rebound numbers ever impressive.
And I'll tell you what, Clark, it's all about effort, guts, determination. I mean, he is just fighting today and dominating as a result.
And so here is Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's Curry outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard on the wing. Curry meets him. From the baseline. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bogut with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Outside Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. They get it back. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Warriors have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
David West is checked in for the Spurs. And Bogut drops them both. And here is Parker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ginobili outside. They get it again. Here's Aldridge. That one a little long.
And they missed the first 3 shots of the 3rd quarter.
Curry kicks to Green. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Curry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Spurs trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Ginobili off a pick from West. Ginobili kicks to Parker. He passes to West. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
Now, here's Thompson. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Passes to Green. Goes up on the wing, and he knocks down the jumper. Green's got 10.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
West pushes to Parker. Ginobili outside. Feeds to West. Parker right side. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Drains the 3-pointer. He's got 14.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And that one's good. Barnes.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Gets it to go.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
And the Spurs making a change here. Miller's checked in. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. Back to Curry. Three-pointer gets it to go. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
That kind of defense is just not going to cut it because they have to get a hand in his face.
Miller outside. He feeds it to West. Shot from 6. Rebound Bogut.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Now here's Curry following the miss by David West. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. That one wide left. Spurs trail by 6. Ginobili outside. Curry meets him. Shoots. Ginobili gets the bucket. He's got 10. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Now, here's Thompson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Thompson's got 6 points.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Parker with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to Aldridge. Lock at 6. Working on Green.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
Here's Curry. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, the execution just has not been there defensively in the second half. They look a step slow out there.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diaz checked in. Miller outside. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Miller's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket. For them the rest of the way.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Diaz, the pass to Parker. Dishes to West. Back to Parker. Spurs working the ball around now. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Net boundaries checked in for David West. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Curry. 18 points for him. Pass to Thompson. And he drops him away up off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Now here's Ginobili. 10 points for him.
For a man who has been getting it done, he's got 10 points and 1 steal as well.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Curry against Parker. Curry kicks to Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line. Daniel Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. He hits the second from the line. Spurs trail by 9. They set the pick. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Covered by Barnes. Ginobili dishes to Parker. Curry with the steal. Thompson up top, defended by Bond. Offensive rebound. Bogut, that's good. Bogut's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
San Antonio calls timeout.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Tim Duncan, who's checked in for Dion. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Tony Parker.
Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
For San Antonio, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Around a year ago, they converted about 78% of their free throws as a team, so pretty solid there.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Curry can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 8. Miller outside. The dish to Buck. With the shot. Here's Duncan. Rejected by Barnes. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Green against Thompson. And a foul called on Andre Miller. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up. Get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Thompson against Green. Curry passes to Thompson. Clock at 4. Sweet little floater. Thompson's got 11 points.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, yeah, shots.
Here is Bonner, guarded by Green. It's Ginobili with the drive. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 13 points in the game. Warriors leading by 8. Thompson outside. Curry with it. And it's Miller picking him up. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And Ginobili pulls it down. Spurs trail by 8. The pass to Bobby. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. Solid defense there from Ginobili.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Miller off a pick from Bobby. And it's Miller penetrating. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
The 3 from Barnes. Second shot opportunity. And Bogut with the nice basket inside. Bogut's got 6 here in this quarter.
You don't need much range to hit. From that distance, Kevin.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
San Antonio making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And San Antonio has possession, trailing by 10. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. Ginobili left side. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Ginobili's got 15. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Livingston, and he gets it to go from the high post. And the Warriors lead by 10.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, you don't know
Leonard. Offline with his three.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he's not helping their offense.
That's a two from Barnes. Here's Bogut. It's rebounded by Mills. Spurs trail by 10. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Wide open. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry dishes to Livingston. Outside, Green. Pass to Livingston. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry gets the bucket. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. For Tim Duncan. Here's Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kicks it to West. The feed to Miller. Passes it to Leonard. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 6. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Miller. And that's 17 points for Kawhi Leonard.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
It's Curry outside. That's good.
In the position they're in right now, it's a no small part to the show that he's putting on in this build.
Miller, the pass to Leonard. He kicks to Aldridge. Double clutches. And he lays it up and in. Aldridge has got 4 this quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shoots from 14. Curry can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 10. Leonard kicks to Mills. Back to Leonard. He passes to Miller. Feeds it to Mills. He dishes it to Aldridge. Picked off in midair. Knocked loose. West outside. Miller outside. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Knocked away. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Spurs trail by 10. And Mills gets to Leonard. He feeds it to Mills. This is to Green. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah. Close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Green gets to Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the dish to Mills. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Mills. Now Curry. So he gets the whistle. whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting from Golden State.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Curry. Spurs trail by 10. Mills gets the screen from Green. Mills dishes to Green. Nailed from three-point land.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them.
Wasted no time on that one. Mills has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. A floater. San Antonio with the rebound. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the 4th quarter. Mills passes to Green. Kicks to Diallo. That 3 off the mark. And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 6. Green left side. Pass to Bogut. The jump hook. And that one hits back iron. San Antonio's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Green dishes to Mills. Shoots. That's good on the jump shot. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Leonard against Thompson. There's the pass to Barnes. There's the tripper. Good.
That is his shot, guys. You can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him, get into his airspace there.
And Mills gets to Leonard. Well, he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Andrew Bogut.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for David West.
The Spurs would end up as the 2nd seed in the West and were right in the hunt for being the top seed for the majority of last season. But one reason they fell short was that they just weren't as good as they needed to be during in-conference games.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Going back to the Spurs, they did well against the West, but Steve didn't come close to matching the win totals of every other top team in the West.
Yeah, they would end the season with a 33-19 conference record, which, is pretty good, but still only 5th best in the West. It shows you how strong the Western Conference was a year ago, particularly at the top.
Aldridge. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. 21 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Curry with the 3. Count that one. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Now, the field goal percentage is creeping up. Toward that 50% mark, which is a nice change from the first half.
Well, they already had the lead, so now that they're starting to shoot the ball better, I would look for them to take control here.
Now here's Ginobili. It's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. And off the court come the Warriors on the break. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on it, he's been giving them medicine.
Green passes to Ginobili. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Andrew Bogut.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
Patrick Mills, who's checked in for San Antonio. It's blocked by Duncan. Ginobili dishes to Mills. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Mills has got 9 points in the quarter. Warriors leading by 5. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
Well, let's forgive him for that turnover. It's the only one he's committed today.
Spurs trail by 5. Ginobili outside. Pass to Mills. The shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Mills has got 12 points in just the second half. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Curry attacking, and it's blocked by Duncan. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break, and Mills gets to Ginobili to tie it up. The Warriors poured in. Bogut's got 11 rebounds in the game. Green with a screen on Aldridge. Here's Thompson. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. That is good. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Now, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Knocks it loose. Curry against Duncan. Thompson left side. Rejected by Aldridge. Leonard attacking. Gets it to go. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Rejected by Ginobili. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one.
And what an amazing run it was for the Spurs last year in the postseason. You know, swept the Lakers, survived Golden State, and then dismantled Memphis on their way to the NBA Finals. And then, of course, were seconds away from another championship banner.
It's Thompson off the drive. 5 on the clock. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on Iguodala. Leonard the pass to Aldridge. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Welcome back to the Spurs. They look better and better as they went deeper into the playoffs, Clark. Heat were thought to be the heavy favorites at the start of the NBA postseason. But when they met in the finals, thoughts on who would win, I think, were pretty much split.
Yeah, and eventually, you know, this was one heck of a series because the Spurs not only had experience and talent, but they had multiple options offensively and did such a terrific job sharing the ball. They took the Miami Heat to the limit, but at the end of the day, it came down to LeBron James and Dwayne Wade rising to the challenge.
Now, here's Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Mills with it. He's covered by Iguodala. Duncan dishes to Leonard. Spurs passing it around. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Clock at 2. Can he keep it going? Good defense by Iguodala. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Curry attacking Iguodala. Tries again. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
And here's Mills. The feed to Ginobili to take the lead. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Curry with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Curry can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Aldridge. Count the basket and the foul. They get Andre Iguodala.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You know, it's funny, you look at the Golden State Warriors, they've had the 3rd best home court advantage in the league over the last decade or so. Only the Rocky Mountain teams, Denver and Utah, were better. At Oracle, it's not the altitude, it's the craft. One of the best in all of the NBA.
Duncan brings the double team. Clock at 6. Tries to save it. Now here's Ginobili. Puts up a 3, and that is good. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead. And Clark, as you were saying about the Warriors, they really feed off this home crowd. Steve, you said maybe the best in the NBA?
I think so, just in terms of the support they get, regardless of their success. You think back over the last 16, 17 years, the Warriors have only been in the playoffs twice, and yet the fans are there every single night going nuts. So now that they're a good team, I think this fan base is really going to come alive.
Leonard, the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 4th assist in this one. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Here's Curry. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Rejected by Ginobili. They recover it. Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Mills with it. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. No good. Great tee that time from Green. Warriors trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
And Ginobili with that clear pick to the rack. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. .153 left in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors miss again.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of the run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Now here's Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. .130 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry attacking. He kicks it to Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And 11 points for Barnes. Here's Mills. Left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Ginobili, guarded by Curry. Fires from the wing. No good. And Golden State will come the other way.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark. If they're going to cut into this lead, they've got to convert those boards into points.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 7. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. San Antonio with the ball. 7-point differential. Mills with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Mills gets the screen from Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beatdown the entire way.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Barnes against Ginobili. Barnes kicks to Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Curry. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. That's the first. That stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game.
Well, that's going to be it. Great work at the charity stripe. That'll close this game out.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 9. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Iguodala with the bucket.
Well, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
San Antonio's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. That's good. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Here is Livingston. Feeds it to Rush. And he banks in the layup.
Defense left him just a little window to get through. He just dug in for the layup. Terrific job.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. Both teams played well. These guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just taking nice sharp. Very on top of their game.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game.